Hey, Blac Youngsta brother was shot and killed in Memphis this morning at a gas station. I guess that was happened a couple days ago, and that was the morning it happened. I guess he was at the BP and he didn't make it.
Man, R.I.P. my dog T Money, man.
T
My
Money.
T that's his name. T Money. Last first name T. I think Tim like something Benson. Last name Benson. If you check the books, man, Black Youngster last name Benson. So it looks like here, I guess in the morning time he was getting some gas at the BP. It turns out some other car pulled up or pulled up behind them. They exchanged some words. And they just went to shooting. As soon as it happened, they died instantly. It got yellow taped out. There hasn't been any real news out here saying like who did it. If you look everywhere, everybody's throwing up the Dolphins saying, "Oh yeah, slide for Dolph, slide for Dolph." Especially
Yeah.
since like Kenny Money's out here dropping videos. Kenny Money signed out with PRE. He trying to defend Young Dolph after they put that 300K tab on Young Dolph head. They trying to make it right.
Man, that's what they said they paid for it.
300K for Young Dolph.
Shoot, that's crazy. Because they said they only paid 100K uh, for Duck Duck Goose. So I don't know. It's crazy to see the bounties that you see that rappers put on other rappers, but it lets you know that it's just more than music. People say it's just music. It ain't just music because the music drops and then the bodies flop. So what do you think about this with Black
I'm
Youngsta? I know that you mess with Black Youngsta. You kind of you're not from Memphis, so you feel it's all right to listen to everybody from Memphis music. You don't really pick a side. Um, but when I'm a super fan of someone,
I honest
I honestly always pick a side. If I'm like a general like do not care fan, I just may just be whatever. But if I'm truly rocking with someone, I'm probably not gonna listen to their ops. Because if you're rocking with someone, why would you be a phony?
No, I got two theories. So you want to hear my conspiracy theory I've been getting off YouTube, or you want to hear what I actually think?
Both.
So the conspiracy theory I saw on YouTube, which made no sense, was like, this is Black Youngster's third brother. This is Black Youngster's third brother. This is Black Youngster, and Black Youngster also got shot 3 times already. So they're saying that has a coincidence to do with it. Also, the fact that this is Black Youngster's youngest brother, and like the younger brother, like the younger brother's Roman numeral is like 187, and 187 means murder, and he died, and they trying to
So they're
like
trying to say some sacrifice type of
they
stuff.
saying some psych.
I hate when they say that, man. They never have no merit. Just because you're famous and you lose a family member or a friend does not mean you're sacrificing to the Illuminati, man. Not everything is like that. You got to stop being crazy conspirators. I hate when people say that. Every time someone passes away, they're like, Illuminati, the sacrifice them.
True facts and facts, but I think it's really Yo Gotti. Yo Gotti out here trying to make sure ain't nobody snitching because you already know the indictment going on in Memphis. Allegedly they got a lot of people in CMG arrested already, and people are already telling. So you mean you gotta take everybody since everybody telling you gotta take everybody out. You
Yeah, I don't know. How do you feel about this? Do you like I don't know. It's like back it's kind of weird. It's like people are fans of like World War I and World War II documentaries and like watching the History Channel with that. But people that were actually in it, they probably don't care to watch that stuff. They're like, I was there, I lived it. I don't care to revisit those memories. And I wonder how it is with like people watching this rap stuff where people pass away and stuff. Are they looking at it like it's a History Channel and this is just crazy stuff that happened, or are they more connected to it? Are you more like thinking it's like, dang, like this is just another part of the story, another part of the war, another part of the get back? Or are you truly sad for Black Youngster?
I'm truly. I like Black Youngster, so I'm truly sad for Black Youngster. I mean, like I don't really know how his music career going on because I really don't see him doing a lot of stuff with CMG. I seen him post that one thing of like Yo Gotti album dropping, but he put it on his story, and then as soon as Yo Gotti album dropped, I went back to his page to see if he posted anything. He ain't post nothing. So I mean, it's just weird out here for Memphis. I mean, like it's getting real dark out here. At first, it was like you only can sign with Yo Gotti or you can sign with Dolph, but I mean now Dolph is gone. Yo Gotti out here going Hollywood. He's out here doing all these Angela Simmons commercials. He done left Black Youngster in the past. That's probably why he left Black Youngster.
Oh, so he left?
I mean, cause he's not like he don't post CMG and nothing no more.
So do you think he's going independent?
Yeah, he's independent now. He's going he's in the Black Youngster independent now. Him, little Migo, them. Uh,
But it's like they say, if you were a part of it, you're part of it. Sorry, I forgot to bring us back on screen. Let me see. There you go.
mm-hmm.
But I mean, if you were part of the war, even if you quit, you were part of it. I mean,
Facts.
you see Quando try to drop his flag, and a couple of his homies got killed. So people don't forget, even if you try to bow out.
True that. I mean, and it's crazy. I mean, like you got this, so they got Dolph, but since they got Dolph, everything that's been going on in this, they got straight.
It ain't gonna be the same till they catch Yo Gotti.
They ain't gonna catch Yo Gotti. Yo Gotti, I say this to you every time. Yo Gotti around like a million security guards. He out here. He on here moving militant. He ain't doing nothing.
I mean, basically anyone could be patterned. And then the
True.
thing is, if you want to do it street style, where you pull up on them and you're right there, or do you want to go military style, where you hit them, and you're 100 yards away. He could get hit with a sniper. You never know these days. These dudes got money and they ain't afraid to spend it, especially when it comes to revenge.
True, but like right now they took out Young Dolph, so that's one. They got one off of
I
paper
mean, that's
route.
what happened to Young Dolph. He got
True.
patterned. I literally called it
When he got
before he
cookie shop.
passed, because he would always say, every time I've been away from Memphis and I come back, I always go to the cookie shop. Well, if you saw that Instagram live, what are you gonna do? You're gonna
Oh,
watch his Instagram live, and every time he goes back to the cookie shop, or he's been away from Memphis, you're like, we're gonna stake out the cookie shop for 3 days in a row because we know he's been away for 1 month or 2 months or a
and
couple weeks, and that's exactly what happened, and they got him. So I'm pretty sure, unless Yo Gotti's like super tactical and or basically never leaves the house and has people do his stuff for him,
he
that he could possibly get got like that too.
true. And then also, what speaking of not going places, they said Black Youngster told us like he's telling a lot of his family members don't go back to the South Side and everything, and he and his brother died on the South Side.
He told him. That's on his brother at that point.
Pretty much. So I mean, it's sad
They
out there.
told you they're looking for my people and you're my people, so don't go down there. And you're like, oh, I'll be fine, and you get smoked. You were told.
True. I mean,
And now you're packed.
but when is it enough? They got two. They got two or three of the suspects for Young Dolph murder in jail right now in
It's
custody.
never enough.
They got
It goes back and forth like a b-ball game,
right now.
until someone waves the white flag. That's literally it. It won't stop until basically it's like the stuff, until it's like a majority of one group's dead. It won't stop.
I mean, right now, paper route winning because they got that CEO Treasy dude that we covered like a couple weeks ago. He died. He got shot in Memphis. He was on CMG side. He was part of like the big Jug, young Yo Gotti brother side. Then they just got this dude right here, CM with Black Youngster. That's two. They got people in jail that's snitching on CMG already. So they got a Rico on CMG. So I mean, it's looking like
They better watch
throw
out,
the
man.
Dolphins up, man. Comment below, man. Put them Dolphins up if it's still Young Dolph or
Put what team you're on, man.
CMG. Is it CMG or you messing with them PRE Dolphins, man? It's RIP Dolphs to the end of the day. And
You
I mean,
know,
hey,
you know what be.
what?
I shouldn't even say it. I was like, I'll just say it, but I'm just hypothetical, not for real. Allegedly. But like, how
Allegedly.
you could bet on like everything's like betting on every sport. You could
hmm
bet on every sport. What if you could bet on street beefs?
Oh yeah, and on top of that, you remember Little Migo got slapped up with the retarded man with the hand
Oh yeah,
arms
that was
in the
hilarious.
airport.
Yeah, he couldn't really do him that dirty because he was at the airport. He'd get a felony, so he just slapped him up a little bit.
He had one hand.
That's crazy. And they're like, he was holding the phone with the little hand. And they're like, how did he hold the phone so straight? He was holding it with the little hand. I remember that. They going outside, man.
CMG
You
paper
know,
route.
the war ain't gonna end until Yo Gotti hits the floor, and hopefully his girl Angela, hopefully the Lord will keep her safe because Rev runs her daddy.
We gonna pray.